so-called Republicans that just voted for cap and trade in California. What did we do to them? We got them fired. In California, if you're a Republican, you never raise taxes. Are you with me?
Yeah.
So in 2012, I signed this no new tax pledge. And I ran against this Republican. He had all the endorsements. He had all the money. He outspent me 2 to 3 times to 1. A day before the election, the Sacramento Bee had me at a 20% chance to win. But ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you something. I believe if you run to win. I believe if you need to fight, then you fight. But when you fight to win. I won that election in 2012. I beat him by over 16,000 votes, over 11%. And I will tell you right now, that so-called Republican has never again successfully run for higher office. Because when we fight to win.
Yeah.
Well, let's fast forward to today, after 6 years in the California legislature, with a 100% vote record from the Howard Jarvis Taxpayers Association, a 100% vote record from the California Taxpayers Association, a 100% vote record from the National Federation of Independent Business Owners, an A and an A+ from the NRA and the Firearms Policy Coalition, because the Second Amendment is not a privilege, it's a right.
Yeah.
And he's 0% from Planned Parenthood. By the way, do I sound a lot like Congressman Tom McClintock? Let's hear it for Tom McClintock. Tom, can you do us a quick favor and stand up for just a moment? Just one moment. Ladies and gentlemen, this is what a real conservative looks like in California. Let's hear it for Tom McClintock.
Get away, Tom.
And we got another one who's just coming up. How about Assemblyman Kevin Kiley? Kevin, stand up, brother. Stand up. We got to see you stand up, Kevin. Everybody's got to stand up. Kevin stands up. Listen, I have fought for you every single day that I've been elected since 2012 on that assembly floor. Every single day. I can tell you, Kevin can tell you, I'm often the only person speaking because everybody else wants to leave their head down. They don't want to fight. I believe that if you are elected every single day, you have a duty to the 39 million Californians that put you there to fight for the truth, fight for your freedoms, fight against these crazy taxes and the crazy laws of Jerry Brown and the California Democrats. I have voted no so many times in the legislature that literally last year I broke the button off of my desk. I hit that red no button and it flew off of my desk. And Kevin knows, he was sitting right behind me. So look, but it wasn't enough. Guys, I am the original author of the repeal of the gas tax. Who of you is following me at Join Travis Allen on Facebook? Raise your hand. Who of you is going to follow me at Join Travis Allen on Facebook, right? We have more followers than any Republican in California, over 450,000. I have more people that see my social media than any other politician, Republican or Democrat, in the entire state of California. I have made speeches. I've written op-eds. I have cast votes. But you know what? None of this mattered. Because in last year, what did Jerry Brown do? He broke his campaign promise of no new taxes without voter approval. He bribed 4 legislators over $1 billion to raise your gas tax by 12 cents per gallon of regular, 20 cents per gallon of diesel, and your car registrations by up to $175. Anybody get a chance to vote on this gas tax?
No. Anybody?
Nobody, because he lied to you. And I sat there and I fought it. But you know what? He bribed 4 legislators $1 billion, including one Republican who got $500 million, $400 million of which went to his high-speed rail extension. I will tell you right now, as your next governor of the state of California, in my very first budget, I will use that line out of veto power, and we will defund and end the high-speed rail. And I'm going to take every dollar, every dime, and return it back to California taxpayers. But you know what we're going to do? We're going to leave that one section of the high-speed rail that's sitting in the Central Valley. We're going to leave that. And we're going to put a sign across the top. You know what it's going to say? Jerry Brown's legacy. He's got a legacy of failure. This high-speed rail will never get built. Those Delta tunnels will never get built. Instead, we are going to rebuild California from the ground up. This used to be the state that had the best roads, the best schools, the best water system, but now they're crumbling, right? It's so bad that when those rains finally came, it burst Dorado Dam, and 188,000 Californians had to be evacuated. Every single drop of water that all California saved from 2014 to 2017, when those rains finally came, burst Dorado Dam, and every single drop washed out of the Pacific Ocean. Not one time over 10 times over. Because Jerry Brown and the California Democrats have been lying to you in California. They have been telling you that our resources are scarce, that we just don't have enough. You're going to have to make do with less. And you know what? You're going to have to send them more money. Because if you only send them just a little bit more money, they're going to fix all your problems. Well, I got news for you, Jerry Brown. I got news for you, Gavin Newsom, the California Democrat Party. We are the gold rush state. We are founded on natural resources. Gold, oil, gas, timber. It's our state. It's about time we use our resources for the 39 million Californians. Are you with me?
Yeah.
So I sat there in the California legislature, and the gas tax just went through, and there was nothing I could do about it. I made speeches. I posted online. My videos have been seen by millions of people. I wrote op-eds, but nothing changed the outcome. And I realized right there that I was going to repeal that gas tax. So I wrote the original repeal of the gas tax. After I was tied up in court for 6 months by the criminal attorney general, Javier Becerra, I decided, look, it's more important to get this gas tax repealed on the ballot than it is to put my name on it. So I joined with the Howard Jarvis Taxpayers Association. And I am pleased to report, I just put in thousands of signatures. We're over 630,000 signatures, and the repeal of the gas tax will be on your November ballot.
Yeah.
But you know what? Think about this, guys. It's not enough. Because what's going to happen? We repeal the gas tax, they're just going to come back and they're going to hit split roll. They're going to hit Prop 13. They're going to hit sales tax. They're going to hit your personal income tax. They're going to find another way to confiscate your money. If you don't believe me, just take a look at the headlines last month. Phil Ting, a Democrat from the Bay Area, paired up with Kevin McCarty, a Democrat who's really a communist from Sacramento. And you know what these guys want to do? Here's the proof right here. They want to confiscate half of your tax savings from the Trump tax reform and have every single business send half of that money to Sacramento to get this, fund social programs. I mean, they're not even trying to hide anymore. It's socialism. Last year, I defeated a bill by Rob Bonta, another San Francisco Democrat, that would have allowed communists to work in the California government. They're not even trying to hide. Just a couple weeks ago, Kevin De Leon, or as he's really known, his real name, Kevin Leon, who's already admitted that half of his family is in our state illegally, just appointed an illegal immigrant to a California public agency. That is wrong. California citizens must be put first in California once again. Are you with me?
Yeah.
For you for 6 years with a 100% vote record from every organization that you care about. I realize there's no way we can beat the Democrats in the legislature right now. There's just too many of them. They had a super majority in both the Senate and the Assembly that was only recently broken because so many of them have sexually harassed other people. They had to get kicked out of office. Think about this. The only way to beat them, ladies and gentlemen, is to take them out at the very top. Raise your hand if in 2016 you voted for the Republican nominee for president, Donald J. Trump.
Hell yeah.
Think about this. I am the only candidate in the governor's race that voted for, supported, even wrote op-eds in favor of the Republican nominee for president, Donald Trump. The other so-called Republican in the race, his name's John Cox. You might have heard of him. Lying John, right? Lying John Cox has been a California resident since 2011. Think about this. Does anybody know who John Cox supported for president of the United States? Gary Johnson. I will tell you right now, if you didn't vote for Donald Trump, you voted for crooked Hillary Clinton. Gary Johnson believes in open borders. He's famous for saying if you build a 10-foot wall, they'll just come with an 11-foot ladder. He believes in legalized drugs, legalized prostitution, and oh yeah, he's pro-choice too. Think about this. This is why Republicans keep on losing in California. In 2014, who ran for governor on the Republican ticket in California? Anybody know? Neil what? Neil Kashkari. I've been in rooms where nobody can even remember this guy's name. Neil Kashkari was famous for sleeping homeless for a week in Fresno, right?
Oh, yeah.
Remember that? Who did Neil Kashkari vote for in the previous presidential election?
Hillary?
Barack Hussein Obama. Before him was Meg Whitman, who thought she could buy the Republican nomination, right? Who did Meg Whitman vote for in the most recent presidential election?
Hillary.
Crooked Hillary Clinton. How can we win with so-called Republican candidates that can't even support the Republican nominee for president? Think about this. It's about time Republicans had a real Republican that's got a vote record to prove it, that has never lost an election and won every single race, that supported and voted for our Republican nominee. What is his name? Donald J.
Trump.
I can't hear you. El Dorado, what's the name of our president? Donald J.
Trump.
Who did you vote for? Who's going to make America great again?
Trump.
Who's going to secure our borders?
Trump.
And who now is standing with Orange County, California, my county, against the illegal sanctuary state, which I have pledged to reverse in my first 100 days in office. California will enforce federal immigration law.
Yeah.
So raise your hand if anybody knows a Democrat. Does anybody know any Democrats?
Unfortunately.
You know what? Raise your hand. If you know a Democrat, raise your hand. Tom, I know you know Democrats. Tom knows a bunch of them. Right? Now think about this. These are our friends. They're our neighbors. Some of them are even in our families, which is why Christmas is so much fun. Right? Think about this. In 2016, I will guarantee you there was a conversation where you said, you know, this guy, Donald Trump, he's got a shot, he might actually win. And that Democrat that you know said, oh, no way. That guy's a clown. You look at all the polls. Hey, he can't win any of the polls. You look at the mainstream media. This guy's a joke. Washington Post in October of 2016 said he had a 0% chance that it was getting worse from there. Think about this, remember? Who you had that conversation? Donald Trump could never win, right? Well, were they right?
Hell no.
Were they wrong?
Yeah.
Were we right?
Yeah.
I can't hear you. Were we right?
Yes.
Did we win in 2016? Are we going to win in 2018 in California?
Yeah.
Now, here's what I want you to do. Because after tonight's dinner, by the way, is this food incredible or what?
Bomb.
Hey, it's unreal. Think about this. You're going to go back and you're going to talk to some of these Democrats. And you're going to say, you know what? Last night I talked to this guy, his name's Travis Allen. This guy is on fire for California. He was born here. He was raised here. He's got a 5-point plan to take back California and make this once again the greatest state in the nation. And I'm telling you right now, this guy's going to win. And you know what they're going to say? They say, yeah, that all sounds real good, but California's a blue state, right? 41% Democrat, 26% Republican. There's no way you'll ever win in California, right? That's what they're going to say. And they're going to have a smile on their face. They're going to be looking pretty smug. You know what you're going to say to them? You're going to say, in 2014, Jerry Brown was elected governor, right? They're going to say, oh yeah, of course, blue state. Well, how many votes did he get? So, I don't know.
4 million.
And then you're going to say, in 2014, Jerry Brown got 4.3 million votes to be the next governor of the state of California. And they're going to say, yeah, that sounds about right. And then you're going to say, in 2016, how many votes did Donald J. Trump get in California? They're going to say, I have no idea. And you're going to tell them 4.4 million votes. I will tell you right now, ladies and gentlemen, all we got to do is turn out the Trump voters, and Travis Allen will be your next governor of California.
Yeah. Ride the Trump train, baby.
And when we win, this will be the hottest race in the nation. You're going to wake up on June 6th, the day after the primary.
Oh, God.
And you're going to look down and you're going to read your paper. What's the name of your local paper? Kevin, what's the local paper? Mountain Democrat. Mountain Democrat? I thought this was Republican. Yeah.
We got to change that ASAP. What's going on, El Dorado? Fix that now.
The Sacramento Bee or the Mountain Democrat. You know what?
Fix it.
See the title, you're going to love.
You got to fix that
Because
now.
on the front page on June 6th, it's going to read, Travis Allen challenges Gavin Newsom to be the next governor of the state of California. And you're going to look down, by the way, everything's up. All right, love it. You're going to look down and the byline is going to read, polling shows that they're within single digits or low double digits of each other. The very next day, Republicans nationwide will start to understand that we got a shot to win in California. And once we got a shot to win in California, let me tell you something. We take California, it changes the electoral map in the United States for a generation. We will see that this becomes the hottest race in the country. Ladies and gentlemen, we are going to win. You're going to have to get used to winning again in California. The bad days are gone. Get ready for the 8 best years of your life right here in California. Are you with me?
Yes, sir.
And when we win, let me tell you what we're going to do. I got a simple 5-point plan. Number one, we're going to cut taxes in California, starting with the repeal of the gas tax. And then I will call special elections over and over and over again until we have cut the highest in the nation income tax, sales tax, and corporate tax. We are going to hang a bright neon sign over the California State Capitol. And you know what it's going to say? Open for business! We're going to cut those regulations in California. I'm going to get rid of agencies like CARB that serve no useful purpose any longer. Mary Nichols is going to have to be fired and look for a job in the private sector. We're going to appoint business leaders to these agencies. So once again, you'll have a timber industry here. You'll have a mining industry here. We're going to have oil and gas up and down state. And yes, once again, you can use your own water. Think about this. That's what a new governor of California means. We will bring those Trump tax cuts to California and unleash the greatest economic boom that we have seen since the gold rush in California. And then you know what we're going to do? We're going to make California safe again. We are the state of 3 strikes. But thanks to the soft on crime laws of the California Democrats, AB 109, Prop 57, and Prop 47, felons are getting released early from jail, and felonies are turning into misdemeanors. Because of Prop 57, 3 weeks ago, a judge just ruled that over 10,000 sex offenders will be released onto California streets early from jail. I will tell you that when I am your governor, we will get tough on crime again in California. If you are a criminal and you commit a crime, you will serve your time. If they tell us we don't have enough jail space, we'll build more. And you know what? Everyone will have their Second Amendment restored and respected because you will be made safe. It's a right, not a privilege. Cut taxes, get tough on crime, fix our roads and expand our freeways. Any bad roads around here? Second worst in the nation. No new taxes. We will fix your roads. When Jerry Brown was elected governor, the state general fund was $86 billion. Today it's over $131 billion, an increase of $45 billion of your tax money. We don't got to raise any more taxes to fix our roads, and that's exactly what we're going to do. Then we will fix our broken education system. Gone is Common Core. The locals get to decide your education.
Boo, Common
We will
Core.
give parents the right to send their kids to the very best public school or the very best public charter school. If you want to homeschool your kids, be my guest. But you know what? No more does every child get a trophy in California. You're going to get tested when you go into grades. You're going to get tested when you go out. And if you don't learn, you're getting held back. And lastly, guys, I'm getting the hook here. And lastly, we will complete the California State Water Project. We're not going to steal your water from the north. We're not going to drain the Delta, and those Delta tunnels will never get built. We are going to build new water storage up and down the state of California. Sites Reservoir, Temperance Flats, raising shafts down. We're above ground and below ground, so when it rains, we store all that water so we can use it. In my first 100 days, I will reverse the illegal sanctuary state. And when I am your governor, you will need an ID to vote. We will have voter ID in California.
Yeah. Well, what does that matter if all the illegals have IDs too, though?
Ladies and gentlemen, if you like what I say, if you love what I say, if you
There
love
says
your state,
illegal.
you have a little cute envelope in front of you. These are my Valentine's Day cards. Everybody hold them up. Find them. Who's got them?
Find
Who's
it.
got an
Find
envelope? Raise it up. I want an envelope in everybody's hand. Who's got an envelope? Raise them up. There you go. Come on. Everybody's got an envelope. Find your envelope, raise it up, shake it around. Who's got it? Right here in the middle of the table. Eddie, where's your envelope? I want to see your envelope, Eddie. Shake them out, guys.
Behind you.
These are my love notes. These are my Valentine's Day cards. If you like what I say, if you love what I say, if you love your state, you got to know that Gavin Newsom has $19 million, and the Democrats will never stop until they turn California into Detroit. I need your help. I need your support. I take cash. I take checks. I take credit cards. My campaign contribution limit is $29,000 and $58,000 for couples. Ladies and gentlemen, I need your help. Every donation tonight gets a beautiful Travis Allen t-shirt, which is modeled right here. They say Travis Allen for governor, and we're going to shake back California. Thank you so much. I will be here until the last person has left. I will sign your shirts. I will take your pictures. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Travis Allen. I was born here. I was raised here. This is our state. It belongs to us. And in 2018, we're going to take it back. Thank you so much.
Yeah! Good job, Travis.
Well, I'm not quite that inspirational, but I'll try.
Gotta learn. It's all good, baby.
So we're going to give a quick introduction to our next speaker.
pro.
Tony Dorado is going to introduce Congressman McClintock.
Thank you all for coming.